Hello, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with a Brazilian polyglot called Otávio. Right now, it's time to think about the future. Right now, English is the most important language in the world, and you should learn this language if you want to get important experience. Great opportunities in the future when you talk about the job market right now. It's really hard the beginning, it's really complex to learn a foreign language, a new language, especially if you only know your native language. If you want to learn English as a second language, you should do that. You should sometimes, if you want to learn by yourself at the beginning, it's really complex, really complicated in the beginning. Maybe you should try to find an English mentor, an English tutor if you want to have someone else with more experience guiding you during your pathway. This guy will teach you, will guide you during the entire process right now if you want to learn a foreign language like English. English is really amazing, it's an amazing language, and you should learn that because if you know how to speak English, if you understand English, if you're able to read in English, you will be able to learn several things online. A lot of contents are made in English, and you can learn a lot on YouTube contents about anything. So right now it's time to think about the possibility right now. When I was younger, I had a dream. I would like to learn how to speak English because when I was in school, a lot of my classmates were able to speak English and I weren't. So because I didn't have money to study English at a private English school, and okay, I did that when I was 18 years old, 77 years old, and I have been studying English for a long time. So I started studying English in 2018 at a private English school called Rockefeller Language Center. I learned several things there. I learned several things about grammar stuffs right now. I learned how to I learned English with a traditional method right now. And right now I have my own methodology for learning new language, and I developed that during my pathway learning new language. When in 2022 I discovered Hello Talk and Tandem, and after that I was able to learn really fast language. Of course, I had language mentors during my pathway learning French, for example, Italian, German, Spanish, of course, but I did my homework. I was interested in learning new language, and because that, I realized I really love that. I really love that, and I would like to have language in my life during my entire life. And so I'm really interested in learning new language and talking to people around the world. And I was able to connect among people using my smartphone. I never travel. I never been in the United States of America before or Europe. I only traveled. I went to Chile in 2014 when I was 14 years old, but at that time I wasn't able to speak Spanish, but right now, so I learned a lot during my pathway a polyglot journey, and right now I'm able to speak, for example, English, Spanish, French, Italian, German, Portuguese, my native language. And of course, when you talk about language learning, you will continue learning new things every single day, every single moment. We're able to learn new words. There are several words when you talk about a language like English, for example. And English sometimes could be easy, sometimes could be really hard, sometimes because when you talk about English pronunciation, there's no pattern when you talk about pronunciation because you need to know how to pronounce every single word. You need to listen out to English a lot, and that is really hard sometimes. But right now, English is part of my life for a long time, and I love that. I love this opportunity right now to talk to my audience right now on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Kawaii, LinkedIn. So right now it's really important to know the importance to study a foreign language for the job market, to get new job opportunities right now. It's really important, really essential every single day, every single moment. If you are interested in learning new language, do that. Just do it. Just do it because you won't regret about that. So it's really important right now. So what really matters right now, if you would like to learn English, know how to speak, understand, to be understood, you should try to focus only on your listening, your speaking skills. Read, you need to acquire the language. It's there is a difference between learning a new language and acquiring a new language, according to Steve Krashen, a linguist really famous on YouTube. But yeah, every single person has your own methodology. You should follow your heart. You learned using this methodology. Don't worry, do that. Just do it. So every single moment, I can see, like, for example, during my journey learning language, I challenge myself, trying talking to people around the world, people from the United States of America, Europe, South America, Asia, Africa, in different kind of language. And I was able to do that because right now I practice a lot during my journey. When I was starting study, for example, French, my first call, it was hard at the beginning, but with more, when I was able to talk several times with different kind of people, French right now it's really natural. Right now I can speak naturally right now in French, for example, Spanish, Italian, for example. Even though German is hard, but I can speak, I can understand many things. But I'm continuing learning, I'm continuing improving every single day, every single moment. I'm able to improve it a lot, my skills. But you should focus on your speaking when you start a new language, because you need to know how to think in English, build your thoughts in English. For example, if you would like to speak naturally English without problems, that is really important right now. But I love language in general. I had several calls with people from different kind of countries, and I learned a lot of culture, many things during my journey learning language. But right now I would like to teach, help people, guide people with my knowledge, my experience, my methodology. And I know sometimes when you start a new business right now, it's hard to find people interested in learning new language or trust in your job right now. But it's important to believe in yourself, and I believe in my job right now. And I would like to guide people, help people with my knowledge, experience. Every single day, every single moment, I see like it's hard right now. Life is not easy, but if you love something, you should try to follow your heart, try to believe in your business right now. And with my experience and with my expertise, I can guide my students, I can help them with something really essential. I'm not here to have you for a long time if you like to be my students, because I would like to guide you during your pathway if you want to learn English with me, if you believe in my job right now. And I can guide you if you can learn to communicate among people in 6 months, a year. It depends on your difficulty. If it's hard for you learn English, for example, learn a new language, a foreign language, for example, it doesn't matter. But I'm here to to have results when you talk about my students. and I can guide you right now. And I believe right now it's really important right now because English is present in everywhere. There is English everywhere. And right now, the most important skill and the most complicated skill to develop when you talk about a language is your speaking. Spoken English is hard. You need to understand what someone else is saying right now, and you need to know how to speak that. You need to practice a lot. It's not hard because English is hard. No, it's not. It's hard because you need to practice a lot. If you don't practice your speaking, you won't be able to speak, talk to someone else, and that's really matters right now. Practice every single day, every single moment. You should practice a lot. Talk to yourself, talk to artificial intelligence, talk to your English tutor, English mentor. Try connect among people using HelloTalk 10 application for language exchange, and just do it, and you will realize in the future your English will get better day after day, and that really matters right now. If you want to learn how to speak English, not learn how, but just acquire English and try to practice a lot every single day. I only have, for example, 10 minutes, 30 minutes a day. Just do it, and you realize in the future your English will get better as soon as possible. I'm pretty sure about that. My name is Otávio. I'm from Brazil. I'm 25 years old, and I'm a Brazilian polyglot. I have learned 6 languages during my life, and I would like to continue learning new languages. But right now, I decided to become an English mentor right now to guide my students with my experience, my methodology, and of course, a personalized class for my students right now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. See you in the next video.